Welcome to a new episode of FC25 Birmingham City Career Mode. In the previous episode, we brought back Job Bellingham to the club as this was one of our initial objectives in this career mode. We also brought in 3 players who in real life have joined Birmingham City during this summer transfer window. These are Demarai Gray, Phil Neumann and James Biddle. And we've also achieved the transfers of 3 additional players to increase the value of the team. These are Martin Fernandez, Antonio Raimondo and Paul Banner. Since publishing the last episode, Irene Cashin and Marvin Dukes have joined Birmingham City in real life. For now, we won't attempt the transfer in this career mode. In the previous episode, we also left the team in second position of championship, which is great as it would mean automatic promotion, although there's still a lot of league left to be played. Finally, we ended the episode just before the next Carabao Cup match against Arsenal, so let's move on and continue this journey. Here we are, ready to play this round of 16 Carabao Cup match against Arsenal. It's going to be a tough match since they have top players and we've just recently been promoted to Championship, but we'll try to play our best and pass through to the next round. So let's crack on. Arsenal on the attack, but Fernandez intercepts the ball. He passes for Bellingham. He almost loses the ball, but manages to pass for Stansfield. Stansfield for Harris, but he's too slow and loses the ball. Arsenal moving the ball fast. Havertz with the ball. Our defenders can't keep his pace and can't stop him. He shoots and he makes the 0-1 for them. We're going to need faster defenders if we want to have any chances in the Premier League in the next seasons. From the repetition, we can see that maybe Bailey could have done more to block it. We can see how our defenders were struggling to keep up the pace. Arsenal with the ball. Cochrane almost steals the ball with a good tackle, but Iwata is focused and intercepts the ball, avoiding any danger. Stansfield passes the ball for Gray. He passes for Harris. Harris passes back for Gray. Gray back for Harris, who passes for McAtee. McAtee tries a great assist for Harris, but the defenders clear the ball. Arsenal with the ball. Our defenders can't stop them. Great passing there from them. They shoot and it's in. It's the 0-2. Great definition by Sambi Lokonga, who scored a beautiful goal. Our defenders couldn't keep up with their fast passing. This time I believe Bailey couldn't have done much more. Bellingham passes for Pike, who passes for Cochrane. Great pass for Gray, who could have a good goal opportunity. Great control there. He shoots, but the defense blocks. He should have probably passed the ball to a teammate with a better shooting position. It's already the second half. Arsenal with the ball. Good tackle by Iwata and Gray clears the ball. Arsenal again with the ball. Saka running towards the ball and Iwata trying to stop him. He shoots but Bailey blocks. They shoot again and Bailey blocks once more. Bailey having a great performance as usual. Arsenal wins the ball. They pass to Havertz. He shoots and he scores the 0-3. Powerful goal, and I believe any chances we still had of winning this match are now over. Dragusin and Iwata's defense was terrible there. Fantastic definition by Havertz, who's having an excellent match. We changed Harris and Bellingham for Bana and Andrianirina. Cochrane for Pai. He passes back for Dragusin. Dragusin for Andrian Irina. He passes for Makati. Makati for Bana. Great assist for Pai. He shoots and it's in. It's the 1-3. The defense almost stopped him, but he showed great strength. Fantastic assist by Bana and great run by Pike to score this goal. Great definition there by Pike. Arsenal on the attack. Cochrane almost clears the ball and Iwata intercepts it to avoid any danger. Bana passes for Gray. Gray for Stansfield. Stansfield passes the ball for Andrian Irina. He assists Makati, but it's offside by very little. Arsenal on the attack. Great tackle by Martin Fernandez, who tries to clear the ball but can't avoid the corner kick. Corner for Arsenal. And Bailey gets the ball easily. However, he passes the ball too fast for Bana, who loses it. They have a good opportunity, but it's offside from the striker. And that's it. There's no time for more. We've lost this match 1-3 and we're eliminated from the Carabao Cup. We'll focus now on the league since promotion to Premier League is our main objective, and we'll also try to get as far as possible in the FA Cup once the tournament starts. These are the results of the round 4 of the Carabao Cup. In order to advance faster in this career mode before FC26 comes out, we're going to simulate all the November and December matches at once so we can advance to the winter transfer market in January. We'll be rotating the squads so all players get some playtime. So let's see how we do in these matches. And we've won 0-1 against Sunderland with goals by Stansfield. We've drawn 2-2 against Hull City with goals by Cochrane and Gray on our side. We've lost 1-2 against Sheffield United with goal by Pike on our side. We've won 3-1 against Huddersfield with goals by Raimondo and Pike twice. We've lost 2-0 against Southampton. We've won 1-2 against Preston with goals by Stansfield twice. We've won 2-1 against Leicester with goals by Job Bellingham and Harris. We've won 1-2 against Blackburn Rovers with goals by Pike and Stansfield. We've won 2-1 against Coventry with goals by Raimondo and Job Bellingham. We've won 1-3 against Reading with goals by Iwata, Andrian Irina and Makati. We've won 4-1 against Bristol City with goals by Stansfield twice and Harris twice too. We've drawn 1-1 against Plymouth Argyle with goal by Andrian Irina on our side. And finally, we've lost 0-3 against Norwich. And we're in second position in Championship after all the matches we've simulated, so we're still on the right path to achieve our main objective of automatic promotion. We won't be bringing in any new players during this winter transfer market, as I believe our team is strong enough to perform well until the end of the season. These are the FA Cup matches for round 3, where we'll be facing West Bromwich. And this is the calendar for this winter transfer market month and also for the next months until the end of the season. We're going to promote some of the youth academy players that have a better overall rating and try to loan them out to another team so they start getting professional play time. And we've long listed the promoted youth academy players as we've mentioned. We've sent our youth academy scouts to England, Scotland and Japan. We've chosen Scotland as it was the remaining place in the UK. We previously sent the scouts to Wales and Northern Ireland. And we've chosen Japan because in real life, Birmingham City currently has 3 Japanese players, so I thought it was a good option. And we're going to play the now available Youth Academy tournament so we can see the current level of our youth players. We'll be rotating the squad if we keep advancing in the tournament, so we get to see as many of the players as possible. I believe we have a good Youth Academy squad, but let's see it on the pitch with our first match against Coventry City. Parker wins the first ball and passes for Oliver. He passes back for Parker, who loses the ball. Oliver passes the ball for Whitley. Great move there. Whitley passes for Oliver, who passes for Parker. He shoots, but he misses. Whitley with the ball. He tries to assist Parker, who shoots, but the goalkeeper blocks, and the defense clears the ball. Boyd wins back the ball, passing it for Oliver. Great assist for Parker, who shoots and scores a 1-0. The goalkeeper could not save this second shot by Parker. Fantastic assist by Oliver. And great move there by Parker to score the first goal of the tournament. Coventry City with the ball. Good assist for the striker. They shoot but Roth blocks. Coventry City with the ball again. Good passing there. They shoot and another great block by Roth. And Oliver clears the ball. Parker with the ball. He passes for Whitley, who passes for Oliver. Great pass for Whitley. The defense tries to clear the ball, but Oliver gains back the ball. He shoots and the goalkeeper blocks and saves. Long pass to one of the players, but there's no time for more and the match ends here. 1-0 for us, and we make it through to the semi-finals of this Youth Academy tournament. Discrete ratings for all our players in this match. And our semi-final match is against Hull City. We've changed some of the players, so we'll get to see all of them along the tournament. So let's crack on. Lopez wins the first ball and passes the ball for Oliver. Good move there. He passes back to Lopez. He shoots, but he misses by little. Hull City with the ball. They shoot, but that's an easy save for Langa. Hull City with the ball again. Great assist for the striker. He shoots, but Langa blocks. Oliver clears the ball, passing it for Lopez. Great run. He shoots and it's in. It's a 1-0. Fantastic run and definition by Lopez in this goal. Lopez's techniques keeps improving. Hopefully he'll be part of the first team in future seasons. Hull City with the ball. Good passing between their players. We can stop them. Powerful shot by the striker, but Langa blocks and the ball hits the post. Powell tries to clear the ball, but the player shoots and the ball goes out. Hull City with the ball again. They keep passing the ball between their players. Good tackle by Davison to steal the ball. He passes for Oliver. And there's no time for more. The match is over and we win 1-0, which means we'll be playing the final of this Youth Academy tournament. And the final has arrived. We'll be playing against Bournemouth. Again, we've changed some of the players so everyone gets some playtime. So let's move on and see if we can win this tournament. Parker wins the first ball and passes for Oliver, who passes back for Parker. He passes for Boyd, who passes for Oliver. Oliver for Powell, but he loses the ball before he can shoot. Bournemouth with the ball. Great pass to the striker. He shoots, but Roth blocks. Boyd with the ball. He passes for Powell. He leaves it for Parker, and he loses the ball after a great tackle by the defender. Good passing between the players to keep the ball. They shoot, but that's an easy save by Ross. Bournemouth on the attack. Boyd intercepts the ball. He passes the ball for Ross, who passes it for Oliver. Good pass for Boyd. Great run to leave the defender behind. He assists Parker, who shoots and it's in. It's the 1-0. Great work by Boyd, who first stole the ball and ended with a fantastic assist for Parker. Parker just had to push the ball in after the great assist by Boyd. Bournemouth on the attack. They shoot and the ball goes out by little. Powell with the ball. He passes it for Oliver, who passes it for Parker, and there's no time for more. The match is over and we win 1-0, which means we're the champions of this Youth Academy tournament. It's great to see how much our Youth Academy players keep improving. Hopefully many of them can have an important role in the first team in the future. There are still a few matches left before the end of the winter transfer market, so we're going to simulate the next league match against Bradford. Let's see what happens. And it's a draw, 1-1 with goal by Gray on our side. We'll simulate this FA Cup match against West Bromwich. We'll be playing later rounds on this competition if we make it further. So let's see what happens. And it's a win, 2-1 with goals by Stansfield twice. And these are the matches for the round 4 of the FA Cup where we'll be facing Fulham. This is the calendar until the end of the winter transfer market. We're going to simulate the 4 league matches and we'll see if we can loan out the Youth Academy players that we loan listed before. So let's see how we do in these 4 matches. And we've won 2-1 against Millwall with goals by Pike and McAtee. We've won 1-2 against Stoke City with goals by Raimondo and McAtee. We've lost 0-1 against Cardiff City. And finally, we've drawn 1-1 against Swansea City with goal by Harris on our side. And we've managed to loan out the Youth Academy players that we promoted before. We've loaned out Alan Prover, who will be joining Swansea City on a 6-month loan deal. We've loaned out Eusebio Andres, who will be joining Platense on a 6-month loan deal. We've loaned out Tommy Clarkson, who will be joining Alaniaspor on a 6-month loan deal. And finally, we've loaned out Peter O'Grady, who will be joining FC20 on a 6-month loan deal too. And this is the team at the end of the winter transfer market. We haven't invested on new players as the whole team has improved a lot, and so far we are meeting all the objectives. So I believe we can achieve automatic promotion without any further help. And these are the championship standings at the end of the winter transfer market. We're in second position, a bit far away from the first, but we're still in automatic promotion positions. We're going to simulate the FA Cup match against Fulham, so let's see what happens. And we've won 4-3 with goals by McAtee, Stansfield and Pike twice. And we'll be facing Manchester United in round 5 of the FA Cup. It's going to be a tough match, so we'll play this one. Scouted 3 new Youth Academy players. We may promote Dan and Young at the end of the season so we can loan them out. If you're liking this video and you aren't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. Hit the like button and activate the notifications bell so you don't miss on a lot of FC25 content. We're gonna be bringing you several videos every week with full series of FC25 career mode, rebuilds and much more. We have 4 league matches before the FA Cup match against Manchester United. We'll simulate them all to advance faster. So let's see how we do in these 4 matches. And we've lost 5-2 against Sheffield United with goals by Stansfield and Harris on our side. We've lost 1-2 against Sunderland with goal by Harris on our side. We've won 1-0 against Preston with goal by Pike. And finally, we've won 1-0 against Queen's Park Rangers with goal by Harris. And these are the league standings after the last matches we simulated. We're in third position with the same points as the second. We just need to perform better in order to secure at least the second position for automatic promotion. But now it's time to play our FA Cup match against Manchester United, so let's crack on. Here we are in Old Trafford, ready to play this round of 16 FA Cup match against Manchester United. It's going to be a tough match, but it's a good test for us to see if this team can perform in Premier League next season. Dragostin is one of our best players and hopefully is key in this match to help us pass to the next round. Cochrane with the ball. He passes for Gray. Gray run, but he decides to stop. He passes for Stansfield, who shoots but the goalkeeper blocks. McAtee wins the ball back. He passes for Bellingham, who misses a pass for Gray but manages to pass for Harris. He shoots but the goalkeeper blocks again. That was a clear opportunity. Powerful shot by Harris there. Bailey passes the ball for Cochrane. He passes for Iwata, who passes for Bellingham. It looks like Job is injured and he loses the ball. They shoot but Bailey blocks. And we change Bellingham for Adrian Irina due to his injury. Hopefully he won't be off for too long. McAtee passes the ball for Martin Fernandez, who passes it back for McAtee, but he loses the ball. Good passing there between their players. Martin Fernandez almost recovers the ball. The player continues, but Iwata is faster and manages to clear the ball. Martin Fernandez passes the ball for Adrian Irina, who passes it back for Fernandez. Fernandez passes the ball for Stansfield, but he loses it. Manchester United on the attack. Our defenders can stop them. They shoot, but Bailey blocks. Manchester United with the ball. Good tackle by Dragostin, who clears the ball passing it for Stansfield, who passes for Harris. He sees how Stansfield is alone and makes a great assist. He shoots and it's in. It's the 1-0. We take the lead in this match when there's a bit over 20 minutes left. Stansfield always appears in the big moments. Fantastic assist by Harris, leaving Stansfield alone to just shoot and score. Great definition by Stansfield, making it very hard for the goalkeeper to save. Stansfield has already scored 4 goals in the 3 FA Cup matches he has played. We change Gray and Harris for Mo and Bana. Pike with the ball. He passes it for Bana, who passes for Stansfield. Stansfield for Adrian Irina, who makes a bad control and loses the ball. They pass the ball quickly to the striker. Dragostin and Iwata trying to stop him, but he shoots and it's in. It's the 1-1 when the match was almost over. Very unfortunate Adrian Irina's mistake, but we need to keep trying and believe in our options. We can clearly see how Dragostin couldn't keep up the pace. Maybe Bailey could have done more, but it was a great shot. Adrian Irina passes the ball for Martin Fernandez, who passes for McAtee. McAtee passes for Bana, who plays for Pike. Pike passes for Mo, who loses the ball. And there's no time for Mo. We're going to have to play 30 more minutes to see which team goes through to the next round of the FA Cup. Manchester United with the ball. Good tackle by McAtee. He passes the ball for Stansfield, who passes for Mo. More for Pike, who makes a great pass for Stansfield. He shoots and he hits the post. That should have been our victory goal. Martin Fernandez passes the ball for McAtee, who quickly passes for Stansfield. Stansfield for Banner. He shoots but the goalkeeper blocks. Another clear opportunity missed. More with the ball. He passes for Stansfield, who loses the ball. Manchester United on the attack. Again, our defenders can keep the pace. They shoot, Bailey blocks, but the ball falls near the striker, who shoots and it's in. This goal is very unfair after having the best and most clear opportunities in this extra time. Bad defending there from our players, who allowed the player to shoot comfortably. Bailey couldn't really do much on the second shot. We changed Dragos in for Raimondo as we have nothing else to lose and we need to try to score the 2-2. Martin Fernandez with the ball. He passes for Banner, who passes for Pike. Pike for Stansfield. He shoots, but that was an easy save by the goalkeeper. Manchester United with the ball. They keep passing the ball between themselves. And there's no time for more. The match is over and we're eliminated from the FA Cup. We had our chances to win this match. Hopefully next season we can reach further rounds in the FA Cup. But for now we'll focus on achieving the automatic promotion. These are the results of the FA Cup round of 16. We've scouted 3 new youth academy players. We may promote the 2 goalkeepers at the end of the season. This is the calendar for this month. We will simulate the 4 matches and then assess if we should play any other match depending on where we are. So let's see how we do in these 4 matches. And we've drawn 1-1 against Bristol City with goal by Stansfield on our side. We've won 1-2 against Leicester City with goals by Stansfield and Harris. We've won 2-0 against Southampton with goals by Iwata and McAtee. And finally, we've won 3-1 against Blackburn Rovers with goals by Harris and McAtee twice. This is the league standings after the last 4 matches. We're back in second position, but there are still 8 matches left before the end of the season. And this is the calendar for this month where we have 7 matches. The 8th and last match is next month. So for now, we'll simulate the next 7 matches and we'll see where we're at before the last match to decide whether we play it or not. So let's see how we do in these 7 matches. We've won 2-1 against Reading with goals by McAtee and Gray. We've lost 2-1 against Coventry City with goal by Stansfield on our side. We've won 1-2 against Middlesbrough with goals by McAtee and Gray. We've drawn 3-3 against West Bromwich with goals by Gray, McAtee and Stansfield. We've won 2-3 against Derby County with goals by Gray and Raimondo twice. We've won 2-1 against Bournemouth with goals by Stansfield and McAtee. And finally, we've won 1-2 against Huddersfield with goals by Raimondo and Andrea Nirina. There's only 1 match left to be played and we're in second position with 4 points difference with the third. So we have achieved automatic promotion and we'll be playing in Premier League next year. I'm very happy with this result as this was our main objective for this season. We'll just simulate the last league match since the result is not relevant. Before we simulate the last league match, we've scouted a new youth academy player who has already a great overall and potential. We'll definitely be promoting him at the end of the season. And as we said, we'll simulate the last league match against Hull City. So let's see what happens. And we've lost 0-1. Thankfully, this doesn't change our league standing in Championship. These are the final league standings after the last match was played. We'll check now the results in all the other competitions. Manchester United has won the FA Cup, Chelsea has won the Carabao Cup, Leicester City have won the promotion playoff and will be joining Bournemouth and us in Premier League next season. Tottenham has won the UEFA Super Cup, Bayern Munich has won the Champions League, Napoli has won the Europa League, and Aston Villa has won the Conference League. Let's check the team stats. Stansfield and McAtee have led the stats on both goals and assists. They've had a fantastic season. Javi, Spike and Gray have also contributed a lot on both goals and assists. For being our bench striker and having played a lot less matches, Raimondo has scored a decent amount of goals. Bellingham has had a good contribution with his assist too. Dragusin's loan ends now at the end of the season. We'll try buying him next season, but his level has increased a lot, and depending on the budget, we may not be able to do so. We've scouted 3 new youth academy players. The 3 of them have a huge potential. I'm very happy with all the talented players we've been scouting this season. We're promoting some of our youth academy players. We'll probably be sending them on a loan deal next season so they can keep improving and getting the playtime they need. And now let's move on to the next season. So we start the 3rd season with a good budget, 73 million to improve our team for Premier League. These are the objectives for this season. Personally, the main one is to maintain us in Premier League, trying to reach mid-table. Also, as we have quite a lot of young players in the squad, it's key for them to improve a lot during this season, so we can aim for higher targets in the next one. Dragusin has improved a lot and he'll be our first target for this season now that we have enough money to attempt his transfer. And here we have him. Our first transfer back in Premier League is going to be the centre back that has been key for us in the last season and a half. He's the leader of our defense and still has a lot of room for improvement. We welcome once again Radu Dragusin, but this time it's not a loan deal, it's a transfer deal for almost £18 million. So Dragusin is now officially a Birmingham City player. I believe he will be key in our defense again this season in Premier League. We'll have to improve other positions in the team too, but we'll do that in the next episode. If you have any suggestions of players you'd like to see in the team, write it down below in the comment sections and I'll consider them for future episodes if possible. If you've also enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe down below so you don't miss on further Birmingham City career mode episodes and new FC26 content coming to the channel next month. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.